Hey there, superstar. Go get him.
He in the house.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Russell is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for Charlotte, the wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. And right now, we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
Now, Miller, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Quickly against Rozier. No good on the triple. New York with the ball. Outside Russell, and it's quickly in the corner. Back to Russell. Randall outside from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Now the pass to Smith. And now just over a minute played here in the first. From 12 feet out, Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. There's Miller with the three. And again, the Hornets missing. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Now, here's Rozier. After the miss from Russell.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards. Robinson finds Russell. Here's quickly. Inside. Russell inside. Rozier defending. And it's Russell missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first five here to start the game.
Back to Miller. Robinson with the block. Passes it to quickly. To the paint. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
The Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Smith against Quickly. And here is Rozier. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Richards. Robinson with the block. To the left wing. Here's Russell. And the shot goes in.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Richards. They double him with Russell. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Robinson kicks to Russell. Robinson sets a screen for Russell. Rozier with the steal. Bridges finds Miller. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Quickly the pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Bridges shot. Good.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
New York calls timeout.
Charlotte making some changes. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miller. Cody Martin comes in for Ogier. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Smith. 54. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Miller comes in for Bridges. Rozier, he's checked in for Cody Martin. And it's Ish Smith in for Ntilikina. Smith against Russell. To the left side wing. There's the three. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Russell is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And here's Russell after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Randall kicks to Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. It's checked in for Julius Randle. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, there's the Hornets, a game and a half out.
Well, I think for New York, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And so here's Charlotte after New York gets the 3, and it's Smith missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
Man, that's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league.
Barrett for 3, and again, New York with the triple.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Miller against Quickly. Bridges a screen on Quickly. Miller gets to Smith. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Hart with the screen for Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hart's got his first points of the night.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Smith the pass to Miller. Over Quickly. It's rebounded by Quickly. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hayward against Barrett. Hayward can hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And we are not going to halftime. Just
the previous play is under review.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime in the
Their physicality on the boards has been weak, giving up too many extra possessions. Otherwise, they might be ahead.
And now we can look at the... That'll do it for our show tonight.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Nick Richards out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Smith in at the point. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Russell kicks to Robinson. New York moving it around. Miller against Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. And it's quickly missing. Charlotte has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Smith. Bridges, right side. To the inside. Richards passes to Miller. Rozier with the ball. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Knicks with the lead. And it's blocked.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Quickly's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Randall, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. And that one's good. Richards. Richards got his first bucket in this one. New York calls timeout.
New York calls timeout.
And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Fifth on the list, Brandon Miller.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Miller. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse, you feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Smith. He's averaging about 7. Points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Stolen by Robinson. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The big men like that running hard in transition should get rewarded, and Robinson able to do that there.
And the pass to Richards. Miller against Quickly. Miller, the pass to Bridges. He used that pick to get in close.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
New York leading by 4. New York moving the ball around. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Hartenstein. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Smith. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Quickly kicks to Russell. Pass to Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Barrett. Down low. Russell, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea.
Changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richard. He's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Miller's subbed in for Cody Martin. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. The rebound by Richard. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Russell is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Quickly with it. Now Smith defending. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Russell passes to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen from Russell. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Hornets trail by 8. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Robinson with the block. Outside, Russell. Robinson on the wing. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges kicks to Rozier. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richards. Lays it up off the glass.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Russell a screen on Smith. Quickly with it. Bridges covering. Russell with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 8. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rozier finds Bridges. Rozier with the ball. Out defended by Randall. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Rozier.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Russell. Offensive rebound. Bridges passes to Smith. The three. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, just beating good defense. And you see Bridges' jump shot. Low release point. A little bit of a push shot, but he shoots it for a pretty good percentage.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Bridges for 3. He's off on that one. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really